money you gon' need a sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money she gon' let you put.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the His Point Her View podcast. I'm here with Katina.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm alive. I'm also kind of drunk, so I forgot to tell you that before we started.
Oh, shucks.
It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's just fine. Anyway, so this episode is going to be pretty short because I guess what we're talking about is stuff we're going to be doing upcoming, or just going over some of the questions, not answering them, but going over the questions. If you don't know, we both have Askfm accounts now, and the description is actually, the links are actually in the description. Yeah, I must be drunk. And you guys can follow us there, and you can ask us questions anonymously, so you don't have to worry about us knowing, like, if you sent an email, who sent it, why they sent it, and what have you. You can just ask us whatever you want. And apparently everybody saw my tweet and decided they were going to ask me whatever the fuck they wanted, because good Lord, y'all have been sending me some strange questions, some extra personal questions I don't know if how I'm going to feel about answering. So, yeah. How has your experience been on Ask?
They've asked some weird questions.
I'm trying to figure out if it's random people or if it's people I know. That's the thing that bothers me.
Right.
I feel like mine are very probing. Mine are way too probing. I don't know if I'm comfortable in answering some of them, because it might get me in trouble. So yeah. Yeah. What are some of the questions you were asked?
Okay.
I'll let you go first, because I don't know if I need to talk about it.
Of course. You might as well. Let me just go over the ones that if you go on my wall, you will see the answers to already, because I answered a few. I got in trouble by Mike for answering them. And then I stopped.
It's fine. No, seriously, if certain the ones, like, I will say this, I've answered certain ones that I didn't think were podcast worthy.
Oh, okay.
I would say.
Wow.
I would say. And I hate to say it that way, but it's like, I'm sorry, people, but some of these questions are just general questions that probably don't warrant serious discussion. Sorry.
Oh, ew. So if you go on his wall and you see your questions already answered, that means that.
Yeah, I know. That's.
Well, anywho, I answered some that were both podcast worthy and not, just to not do a nice little mix. To find out the answers, you'll have to go on the wall. I'm not going to read the answers, but the questions were, what are some things that make you really happy? Which I think we've talked about that on a previous podcast too. So go back and listen to those. The next one is there a certain career that would keep you from dating a person like a stripper or erotic author? I thought that one was very different. The next one was, would you date a bisexual man? Clearly a theme there. And if you've listened to the podcast, you already know the answer to that one too, even though we've never discussed it specifically. Would you rather never have internet access again, or never be allowed board an airplane again? So clearly, if you know me, you know the answer to that one. If you could be the leader of your country, what would you change? What can you do that others can't do? You know it. What can you do that others can't do? What historical figures do you most despise? That's clearly something.
That's what to. Oh man!
And you know what? I answered it, and I said I was.
Yes, I saw that. I was
the first 3 words of my answer is very easy question, and then the answer. Do you consider yourself a creative person? What's your favorite creature? What teacher in school made the most impact on you and why? Which I thought that was a very, very good question. I don't know who asked that one, but that one was amazing. It made me reflect, but instantly the teachers that I thought about, they instantly popped into my mind. And the last one is, what is the craziest thing one of your teachers has done? So, but I've already answered those. Now, as for ones that I have not answered, and if people don't go in and delete them, we're going to answer them on the next podcast. How do you feel about aromatherapy? You like, or maybe you want to try it, is one. What is your favorite place to go is another one, which I cannot wait to answer that one. The next one said, how much money have you spent today and on what? It came in on yesterday, so I'm going to answer it in the next podcast on what I spent money on yesterday. And Mike, you already know. Not happy about it either, people. Let's see. If they gave you a choice of a place in the world, where would it be? I'm going to assume that that is to live. If it's not to live, go in and edit your question because I'm going to answer it as if it was a place for me to live. Do you have any pets? Clearly somebody hasn't been listening because I know sometimes my dog shows up in the podcast. I just had to answer that one because clearly you guys hear Trinket barking from time to time. What's the most peaceful place for you? I'm excited to answer that one. What would your dream date be like? It's a toss-up on whether or not we will discuss that one on the next podcast because I've already answered that one when I was on the hot seat. Remember? I answered it. What would a dream date be?
Vaguely I do, but again, excuse me, I have had alcohol.
That's okay. The next one is, in your opinion, what book should everyone read? I got a feeling that's
a very good question.
Well, you already know my answer, but okay. Somebody else said, do you think kids our age can be in love? Clearly, you've been watching the podcast and you think I'm a teenager, so I truly appreciate that one. But if you don't think I'm a teenager, can you please specify that question and give me the age range? What food would you miss most if you couldn't have it anymore? That one is a good one. What is cabaret singer? Not going to even respond to that one. You can use Google for that one. I don't think I need to give you a definition over the air. Do you know people with whom you want to improve contact but can't? Why can't you? Who are these people? So somebody got a 3 for 1 in that one. Do you actually love someone? Wow. What is your favorite thrill ride?
Narrow question.
Yes. What is your favorite thrill ride? And the last one so far is, would you date a man who has had a sexual experience with another man? I'm not going to answer that one either because that one is so similar to the one that is on my wall. So I won't be answering that on the podcast. I'll just, respond to it now and copy and paste my last answer to that similar question. So what kind of questions are in your inbox? Nothing in my inbox is juicy as what's yours. Nothing.
Oh, yeah. I get what the hell are my neighbors doing upstairs? What the hell? Okay, so no, it sounds like somebody body slammed someone on the ground. No. It's not the good sound. It
still could be that.
Oh shit! Do you need to drop them that hard? Like Jesus! Come on, be a little bit gentle. Anyway, all right. So when I say that there are questions that I felt like shouldn't be answered in the podcast, generally because I didn't think they were the greatest of conversation pieces. They were kind of more like getting to know you questions.
And that might be people is how you see YA.
But I'm just saying, first question was how do you handle tickling?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one though.
Yeah, but I felt the need to answer. By the way, if I do answer your questions, don't feel like it's like I don't care because I actually post these on my Twitter account so you can see the answers, so everybody knows how I feel about it. So not like I don't publicly answer them for people. I just hold certain things for podcasts. I'm gonna skip over the shout out ones because I feel like the shout out ones are just
Weird.
Yeah, it's like, okay, why are you just mass sending questions to people? Like the first shout out one I ever got was, "Do you believe in ghosts?" Okay, sure, but
you know what? I think I got that one.
yeah, but like questions I answered. What's your favorite movie genre? Are you in any extended classes? Again, this is why I feel like it's somebody who's trying to figure out they know me or not, or they do know me. Because it's a very specific question.
What extended classes? Like
basically going to school. Like, are you taking extra education? Which I am going to school. Like,
me too.
Some people like take like, you know, just courses just to like get certifications. That's extended classes. It's like, yeah, you know, I'm in school. Come on, I talk about school all the time on my Twitter. If you know me, stop probing. Let's see. Are you a person with cold hands and warm heart, or a person with warm hands and cold heart? I answered that.
Awkward.
Yeah, it was weird. I answered it as best as possible. Anything exciting happening in your life right now? Do you believe in palmistry? Which took me a minute to realize what palmistry was. But
what is it?
Hand reading. Yeah, palm reading.
Oh, okay. Well, why could they just say that?
Yeah, that's why I was like, you went really like technical with that, and you confused the hell out of me. It took me a couple of days to realize that's what you were talking about. Then they said, "Do you like chocolates?" It's obvious.
Why is it obvious? I'm just asking.
Anybody who knows me should know that chocolate is my favorite thing. I am probably the only Black person who does not prefer vanilla ice cream over chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream all day. Okay, chocolate.
What does race have to do with the
No, because it's like when I was growing up, they used to always make the thing like most Black people like vanilla and most white people like chocolate. I was like, are you stupid?
Really?
People used to say that around here, yes. And I used to think it was the most asinine, ridiculous thing I ever heard of in my life.
I've never heard that.
Good for you. You didn't grow up in a place where people were that stupid.
Yeah.
But I did.
Nice. Well, clearly he loves chocolate, people.
Yes. And everything, including my women. Anyway. Let's see. What is easy to get into but hard to get out? That was the easiest question in the world, by the way. You don't know the answer to that question? It's debt, people. Debt is always the easiest thing to get into and hardest to get out of in life. Okay? There's no other answer.
Clearly.
Yeah. What is something you want right now? I don't know what I answered with that, but it was probably some food that I wanted at the moment. And I think, oh no, what else did I answer? Again, I got a lot of goddamn questions. I just realized this. Are you a forgiving person? Was one of the questions, and I think that's the last of the one that I answered. But I could ask it again on the podcast if you would like. Now scroll all the way back down. Now it seems like it's a whole lot, but it's not. But it is. I have at least 20 questions, which is crazy.
Well,
all right. So what I did not answer.
Clearly, you have
people checking for you. Go ahead.
I said clearly you have people checking for you. So
I don't know why my life's not that interesting.
Food. Yes.
No, it's not. Leave me alone.
I like it.
Why?
I like that. Hey.
Okay, Cardi. Anyway, first one that I didn't answer. How can I attract your attention?
Ooh.
Okay.
Whoever that is, you're dumb. You should have just asked me. I could have told you. Dummy.
Really? Yo, really? You could.
Dummy.
You're gonna answer that question if we get to this, because I would love to know what you think. Anyway, and it's not chocolate. Yes, other question. Whatever. Other question is, have you ever had romantic? Oh no, I'm not supposed to ask that one.
Yeah, ask it. I think it's funny.
Have you ever had romantic feelings for your co-host?
Have you ever had romantic feelings for your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin? Interesting. Okay.
Okay, that was a weird response to that.
Because we're like family, so I'm trying to understand what they're getting at, but okay.
I have theories, and I had probably, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. I
said, oh.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. What's another one? No, that's a shout out, and that's a dumb question. Who asked it? Like, seriously, some of y'all, just on the off note, some of these shout out questions, y'all really are bored when y'all ask these things. Because one of the shout out questions that I got that I refuse to talk about is who plays Black Ops 3? The fuck cares? And then he's gonna put like hit me on Xbox if you want to party up. Seriously, are you using this shit to find people to play video games with?
It may be a 15-year-old kid.
Why don't you just go online and play with people? Anyway, whatever.
Well, maybe he doesn't know how to do it. Maybe, he might be shy. Leave him alone.
You can't play online unless you play with people. So.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying, maybe he's shy. You leave him alone.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Messing up that baby self-esteem.
I apologize. Jeez. All right. Where can I find the key to your heart again?
Wowzers.
Have you ever been heartbroken?
People, we are old, of course.
How do you handle stress, or stress handles you?
Woo, that's a good one.
What is the thing that makes you happy? Are you talking with someone?
What does that mean? Are you dating someone or getting?
Yeah, basically. Okay. I feel like it's some teenager asked you that question, or someone who
thinks like clearly.
I don't know, and not being offensive, but that's what it comes off as. Sorry. Anyway, what animal is your biggest fear? I need to answer that one. Actually, I just can't think of it. What animal do I fear? Anyway.
Man, you have a lot of questions. See?
Is it easy to give someone a second chance? And I think that's the last one. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of questions. But did you want to answer anything, or do you just want to leave it alone?
It's up to you.
I'm fine, since I'm the one who's going to be grilled the most. I mean, shit.
Okay, then. And next time on His Point, Her View.
I mean, shit. What questions do you want me to answer?
All of them.
All of them right now?
No.
Oh.
No, you don't.
No, I mean, for right now, what questions do you want to ask? Are there any questions you want to answer right now?
Right now. You know what? You pick a juicy one, and then I'll pick. Well, I don't have any juicy ones, so I'll just pick what I.
You know my questions right now, so which one?
I'm going to say answer the one about catching your attention.
I want you to answer that because I need to know what you think.
I'll tell you what I think after you answer.
Why are you making me answer these hard? I don't. What makes somebody catch my attention? Funny because I sort of had this conversation. Are we talking physical? That's the thing. I'm weird. Are we talking physical?
Okay, let's
personality. What?
Let's say personal. Like maybe they're asking, how can they get your attention? with the intention of entering into a relationship. Yeah, we'll do it that way. And go.
Okay. I feel very, very weird. I don't have. Okay. All right.
Weird. I mean, let me just say this. I think that that's a very good question. And the reason that I think it's a very good question is because sometimes we don't even know what we're attracted to, or what the reason that somebody caught our eye. Because like I've been friendship wise or even relationship wise, I've dealt with people and been like, man, how did you catch my attention? And then we have a whole nother conversation. So
yeah. I guess personality wise, what
big booty Judy.
No, actually, I'm not a butt man. I'm actually a breast man.
I know.
Hush. Hush. Okay. I mean,
okay. If you could build your perfect woman, of course, nobody is perfect. But if you could build her, name not all of the attributes that she would have, because it could be countless, but name like one physical, one mental. Boobies and...
No, it is funny because I had this conversation with somebody the other day. And to be quite honest, as much as I love breasts, the thing that grabs me about a woman the most at first sight are their eyes. And I guess that kind of coincides with the personality thing, because there's something about a woman with warm eyes or like loving eyes that gets me. And the same thing with their personality too. So. Breasts, of course, is up there, but eyes, I'm a sucker for eyes.
Ladies, or whoever asked that, I hope.
The thing is, it's not about the color. It's like the look in your eyes. You have to have warm, like I have to look in your eyes and think that, you know what, you probably are an amazing person. Okay.
They have to be inviting. Like I had a conversation with someone and they were saying that on some of my pictures, I look very warm and inviting. And then on some of my pictures, I don't. And I was like, I look warm and inviting in all my pictures. And they was like, no. So then we started sending pictures back and forth. And then it was, okay, maybe I'm not as warm and fuzzy as I thought I was.
Yeah, so, you're not. So.
I don't care.
I'm aware of this, man.
I'm warm and fuzzy for the person I want to be warm and fuzzy for. Come on, Zeddy.
Touche.
Yeah. So I'm warm and fuzzy for the person I want to be warm and fuzzy for. And he, she, they know who they are. See how I did that? The suspense.
All right, so what is it that you, goddamn?
That wasn't one of my questions.
No, I need to know what you think now. Come on. Don't do this.
That wasn't one of my questions, sir. Okay.
You suck.
Yes, I do. We needed that laugh right there.
No, we don't, because I'm curious as to what you think, because you know how I am. I'm a very self-conscious person.
What do I think that attracts you to a woman?
Yeah.
Okay. Clearly not the right things because of the woman who we shall not name. But sorry, people, I'm reorganizing my purse. But I think that one thing that all of the women that you've ever dated, dealt with, or whatever have in common. Okay. Clearly I can't see. But I think that the one thing that they all have in common is that at the core, they either are or have the ability to be very great people, And that's what attracts you. I think that one of the things you do that drives me bananas is you see the potential in people, and then you give them the benefit of seeing that potential for too long. It's okay in the beginning, but I ain't gonna keep giving you the benefit and then you over here running amok. So, but I think that something else that really attracts you more than anything is a very intellectual woman that can talk about anything and be comfortable with it. Or if she doesn't know it, she's comfortable with saying, I don't know. There.
Okay, next question. You think he's smart, don't you? Anyway.
Ooh, what? That is what I think. I mean, I also think that you're attracted to the woman with the big hoo-has as she's walking down the street. But I mean, and the hoo-ha means
the big what?
The big hoo-has, the tatas, the look jugs, the baby feeders. What's something else you meant to call them?
I don't know, because I've never called it that in my life. I've never called it breast. Outside of titties, I can't think of anything I've ever. Well, boobies maybe.
Titties, boobies, boobs, breasts, milk.
Yeah, breasticles, I guess.
Yes. Baby pleasers. Pleasers.
Okay. No, I do not want to think about children when I'm thinking about breasts.
I'm just saying. Right. I mean, I've had somebody walk up to me before and say, "Man, I bet you your babies were happy when they had."
Okay. Yeah. No. Nah.
In word to the wise, that is not a good come on for a while.
That is not, because why would you? Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think that for the most part, you tend to attract some pretty cool chicks. I do. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I ain't gonna even talk about the food. But idiots that you attract, but you attract some very cool chicks from time to time, every now and again.
Okay, well, at least thank you for confirming I'm not a complete idiot when it comes.
Sometimes.
Anyway,
no, you're not a complete idiot. I mean, I can only think of really a few that I was like, what the hell is he doing? Like just a couple, not even a few, but a couple. The girl that gave you the run around. Uniform. She had to wear a uniform for work. That's all I'm gonna say. No, because I ain't gonna say what kind of uniform, because then she'll know who it is. Her and the girl that shall not be named. That was a stone cold damn fool.
Okay.
She had me ready to do one or two things: catch a flight, or get on my keyboard and just whoop her that way. Whoop her with these keystrokes. But I like my freedom. So that's why she didn't get whooped with the keystrokes. And I ain't got time to be going across country to go to jail. So that's why I didn't hop a flight. So she got spared. But
Okay.
So, but yeah. And then I also think that I think you're too nice sometimes. But I mean, this coming from the chick that has been told that she's too mean.
I am too nice. Anyway.
You are.
Whatever. All right, so we could put that one to bed. I don't know. What else?
That's really it for this little mini episode. Go over our questions, and then we look forward to them tuning in. I look forward to more questions.
I'm still not answering some of these questions.
Mike has that juicy, newsworthy front page cover story box of questions. Mine are just like, yeah, I kind of want to know this about her.
Yeah, Mike has those questions that some of these I ain't answering.
We're gonna answer all of them.
No.
Okay, we're not.
Don't do that to me, please. You know how self-conscious I am.
Why? Because you're awesome and amazing. Okay.
And then you try to butter me up. It's your way. I hate you. I hate you.
Well, you know what? I'm sure the people are tired of me playing this card, but I'm going to play it until the wheels fall off. I did watch the most vulgar thing ever. And I'm still...
Oh, okay. And I do owe you a gift card. Shit.
Yes, you do. But I don't want a gift card. I know something that you can order and you can send it to me. I don't want a gift card. But I have to think of what I want. Because I had it in my mind right when I said that. Because I remember I was like, I could tell Mike to just get me this. And then it totally spaced it. Good. But the way my bank account is set up with this new car note, I might just be saying, hey, just go and send that. So.
I really don't like you right now. God damn it.
I know you don't. You love me. Do. Oh, but we can say what song we are vibing out to this week. Let me find mine. My phone always feels like it's a brand new phone when I take it out of the case, too. What was my song the last time? Do you remember?
That's the funny part. Your song was, what's her name?
Tokyo Jets. No problem.
Yeah. The song that got a fucking copyright strike on, by the way.
What?
On the episode. So when you were playing it in the episode, I guess the company is very, very sensitive, or they at least want to make as much money as they can. Yeah. They put a copyright strike on that video. And what that means is no, it doesn't mean the video is taken down or that you can't view it. What it is that if we did profit from the video, they get the money.
Well, hell, we ain't gonna get profit from telling people what we're listening to.
All right, but I guess they felt like they need to up their profit that way. So
you know what? Then I will never mention any of her songs again. That's how we can solve that, good people. Yeah, you want to be petty? We can be petty too, because when we blow up with these millions of viewers, you're gonna wish that we were playing her stuff.
Yeah, right, exactly. But yeah, I found that very, very funny. I laughed to death because it's funny because when I record these, I record it without it being live first, so I can edit it, then post it. They not only hit the unedited version, but they hit the edited version as well. It's like nobody's gonna see the unedited version. Why are you copyrighting?
Why are you unhidden it, dummies? Okay. What song? This is it. And it's not that damn Drake song.
You ain't getting out your car and dancing to that.
Man, what? No. No, not at all. Okay, so I don't have my AirPods today. I lost one somewhere. Okay, but this is the song.
A bitch driver all white, right? Couldn't hit it if niggas had Lane's pen calling. You had it and you lost all the shots. I can buy Billy, don't talk to me.
You know this song?
I feel like I had, but I can't remember.
You should follow all the trends, don't talk to me.
I don't listen to the radio.
Hey.
Get the sky, I'm a fucking star. I ain't falling off because I be loving hard. Do anything like my shirt. It's a large.
Okay, that's 28 seconds. So
And what is the name of the song?
Big Bang. It's YG featuring 2 Chainz, Big Sean, Nicki Minaj. Okay, the BET Awards. Remember when the guy came out, then 2 Chainz came out, then Big Sean
okay.
and Nicki came out on the horse.
You know, I don't really pay attention to modern hip hop.
I know you don't, but that's what I've been listening to. But if we want to go classic, because I've definitely been listening to classic rap, this is my favorite song by this artist. This was when the first video that I realized that I was in love with him.
Oh, wow. That's really old school. You know, a lot of people forget that song.
Why?
Because I guess they tend to identify Tupac with his more gangster stuff, the more recent gangster stuff.
Man, what? Let me tell you something.
But this dude was so diverse. Like,
yes.
Forget about that.
And a lot of people don't even think about the fact that he has a book, The Rose That Grew from Concrete.
Yeah, he wrote poetry.
Yes. And I have his book. It was so funny because when it was first released, I bought it. I put it on my coffee table. Nobody was allowed to touch it, to move it, or to open it. I read that book. I know I've read it at least 50 times. He was like truly before his time. Like truly. Like if he was here now, the music game would be different. I think that the political game would have been different. Not saying he would have been president or senator or congressman, good people, before y'all come for me. But what I am saying is that some of the things that he said would have made us think and maybe change some things. That's what I am saying. So, yeah. But I love that man. And he's a fellow Gemini.
So that's why he's all over the place. And back.
Hey, you know what? Creative geniuses, you know, we are all over the place. We trying to solve the problem.
You have lost your minds way before anybody else realized.
Whatever. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, so yeah. So those are the 2 songs that Tupac, I've been listening to all of his stuff. Like I listen to his stuff on the regular. So yeah.
Favorite Tupac song?
My favorite Tupac song of all time?
Mm-hmm.
Me Against the World.
Good one, actually. That's my favorite Tupac album too.
Yeah, Me Against the World. Easily.
Yeah, mine is easy too. Temptations.
Yeah, no, that's a good one too. Now, a lot of people love Dear Mama, but I feel like they love those because those are the radio hits.
Yeah. So,
you know, oh my gosh, yeah, I like Tupac.
Okay. So actually, Temptations is my favorite, but I would say there's a favorite, like a one, that's one. And like I said, it's a 1A. To Live and Die in LA.
Yes.
Street signs, you're on here. What do you feel?
Yeah, there you go.
That right there makes me get amped before I even hear anything. I'm like, oh shit.
I know.
It's about to
I listen to that going to work almost every day.
Man. When I tell you that there are so many songs, like his albums are some of the few albums that I can listen to and don't have to skip a song.
They're very underrated.
What? Come on now. I love me some Tupac. Tupac and Aaliyah I can listen to all day. And I mean, I can listen to Biggie too.
I won't deny it. I'm a straight rider.
I listen to that to work too.
I bet I know why too.
It's that whole album too. All of Eyes on Me. Damn. Yeah. Anyway. So what was my song? Actually, what I've been listening to a lot has been old stuff too. Kendrick Lamar, of course, always.
Yes.
But I guess the song that I've been listening to the most has oddly enough been J. Cole, Power Trip. Don't be too deep in that, people, because y'all just gonna like.
Please do.
Start asking me more questions. But yes, Power Trip has been on heavy rotation.
But I just love music, period. So I mean, you know. All right. Well, that's all the time we have. I've given these people a hot 40 plus minutes.
I know, and it's past her bedtime.
It's not past my bedtime, but I do have to wash my hair, condition it, blow dry it, flat iron it, wrap it, and then start my nightly ritual of getting my clothes out and showering and bed and skincare and brushing teeth and bed and then getting up to cook breakfast before I go to work. So, and I'm going in at 6 in the morning. So
it's past her bedtime.
Whatever. And I hope I can locate my AirPod, but I was test driving cars yesterday, so I think I left it in.
Oh, that sucks.
I think, well, the good thing is that nobody test drove it after I drove it last night. And so I texted the sales guy. So he said that he's going to make sure that he gets to it in the morning. So it'll be fine. If not, they can buy me some new AirPods.
Well, hopefully you get them back.
Yeah, because I love my AirPods. I mean, and I'm supposed to be there tomorrow morning, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that does it for this episode.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for always tuning in. It's amazing. We miss you guys when we don't record.
Yeah, blame her, by the way. Don't blame me.
Yeah. Blame me by dropping some hard questions in that Askfm. How about that?
No, because they're just going to send them to me. Stop it. I don't need that in my life. I got enough.
Ask your co-host. You know what? But I did have someone ask me something, and it wasn't really asking me. It was a statement. They let it stay up there for like 3 or 4 days, and then it disappeared. But it said, the question was it on Ask? No, somebody DM'd me from a fake profile because when I went to it, they had disabled it. When I read the DM, and then when I went to it, it was like, this isn't even a real profile. But the question was something like, how do we know we can't track you when we ask? How do we know you can't track us when we ask a question? Because we're asking a question through computers. So I guess they attributed it to my hacking, that I could reverse engineer and get their IP address and find out who they are. Guess what, people? You're right. And I'm going to turn on your camera.
And that's why you're never going to get another question. That's why you're never going to get another question. All right.
I don't think we have any listeners or viewers that I would consider. Well, actually, nobody. I think that that's creepy. That's why my camera is always, while I'm talking, covered. Because I think it's creepy.
Whatever. If you want to recognize me on the street, say hi, because that would be awkward, but actually cool.
Oh my God, I can't wait to go to DC so I can be like, oh my gosh, it's you! Right in the airport. So everybody be like, who is she talking about? Who is that? Who is that? All right, I got to tune in.
Okay, then.
I do it.
Yeah, I know you would do it. That's the sad part. Okay, so now we have Askfm accounts. All of them in the description. I actually convinced Cardiac to get one too, so you can ask Cardiac as well.
What we want to ask him for?
Huh?
What?
Well, people might want to ask him for the other podcasts.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. He's on board. I'm going to try to get my boy Eurostrix on board. Everybody has one. Everybody can answer questions or field questions for all our podcasts. So you'll have that. Real quick, I am going to be sponsoring a friend of mine who's a fashion designer, and I meant to send you his link.
Tell him to send me so I can wear it. So I can bust it all over.
That's why I'm trying to get it, because he said that he would be more than happy to do that, because it's me.
Tell him you don't know who my followers on Twitter are. He better check it out. Woo woo.
But yeah,
Robin Roberts, Missy Elliott, Lenny Williams. Hey, I'm gonna call him out. I love my followers on Twitter.
Okay, but no, he's a fashion designer. He designs clothes, hats, all types of stuff. Yes, he actually lives up in New York. He's very creative. I put the link in the chat.
Yeah, I'm going to the site now.
And if you guys need some fresh gear,
he's
actually going to develop a discount for us.
Oh, that shirt is dope.
So, but yeah, no, he's really, really good at what he does. But he's going to develop a discount code for us. It's called Urban Fresh. It's my boy Jabari. I'll put the link in the description. Go check it out. He just sent me a new design picture, and I need to probably send you this.
Oh my gosh, I need that iPhone case.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. Like I said, he's good, and he ships all over. So if you want to buy something, go check out Urban Fresh. Hit him up by email, on Twitter at Urban Fresh, Urban or Herb NYC. You hit him on Tumblr, urbanfresh.tumblr.com. He's easy to contact. If you have any ideas or you have any questions about getting personal designs, he's more than willing. He's more than willing to do that. So definitely check him out.
Wow, his stuff is dope.
Yeah. So yes.
Okay.
I need to send you the stuff he made while he was in Sweden, which was really, really cool.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, he has some really nice stuff. You guys ought to go out and check it out.
All right, so that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we'll see you next time soon, ma'am. Please, I miss doing this.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Oh, I looked on Twitter. The first thing I saw was a picture of my car. God damn it, you Hyundai.
Let's say this episode for another. Let's say that for another episode, because that's gonna be a long story, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, I missed the car.
Don't need to have you pissed off anymore. All right, we're out of here. Thank you guys again. Appreciate it. Check out Urban Fresh. Check out your daughter doesn't have a website either, does she?
No, she
had to work on that.
Yeah, because I would love for him to send some of her stuff and do like a photo shoot.
He does photography as well, and he's actually done fashion shows, so they probably need to collaborate.
Yeah.
Because he will get, if she's really interested in that stuff. One, he's in New York. Two, he's tied into a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of young too, so
is he?
Work that out too. Sort of kind of, he's like, I think he just turned like his early 30s.
Yeah, he is a baby.
But yeah, that's my little brother. I love him to death. Even though he gets on my nerves. God damn it. He knows it. But yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, yeah. Sounds like I'm going to have me some new fresh gear. And every time y'all turn on y'all screens, I'm going to be in something. Boom. Right here. I'll jump on screen for that.
Oh, wow. Finally, we get you to put on the camera. Good.
Shut up. Shut up. You know what? Wouldn't it be funny if I turned on my camera and then all you could see is the shirt the whole time? Like no head, just the shirt the whole time.
I don't know if you'd be comfortable with that because all we would get is compliments about your boobs. So.
I would wrap them like a gay girl. We needed these laughs that we've had today. I swear we did.
Man. All right, we're gone.
Thank you. I'll be here all week, good people. I'll be here all week.
All right. We'll holler at y'all later.
Believe me if I said I'm in love, baby, I want you. And we are.